This morning we want to welcome Andrew Price from Hometown Medicare Advisors for another edition of Get Medicare Educated. And today Andrew will discuss what we need to know when it comes to Medicare and Social Security disability. Good morning, Andrew. How are you doing?
I'm doing great today.
Now, how do you qualify for Medicare if you're already on Social Security disability?
So to qualify for Medicare once you're on disability is you have to be disabled for 2 years.
Okay.
It's an automatic thing, but the trick is it's from your disability date. So let's say you got in a car wreck in June of 2020. And you didn't get approved, you didn't get your disability until, say, December. You know, it takes maybe 6 months to a year sometimes to actually get it to go through. They actually go off your disability date, which is when they find you disabled. So you could just be on Social Security disability for, say, a couple months, but if they backdated your disability date to years back, it's 2 years from whenever you were disabled.
Okay. And is there a difference between Medicare and Medicare disability?
So yes and no.
Okay.
So the biggest difference between Medicare and Medicare disability is the Medicare supplements. Now, in the state of Tennessee, before 2015, if you were on Medicare disability, meaning you were on Medicare and under the age of 65, you could not purchase a Medicare supplement. In 2015, they changed the rules and the laws, and they now allow people to get a Medicare supplement, but it's really, really expensive. And so I usually don't recommend, if you're on Medicare disability, getting an actual Medicare supplement. There are really good, what's called a Medicare Advantage plans in our region that are the same price whether you're 55 or 65 or 95 being on Medicare.
Now, if someone is on Medicare disability and they have health coverage through their spouse, do they need a Medicare plan?
Usually it's the best financial option to go with a Medicare plan. Health insurance plans, especially with employers, have gone up significantly over the last few years, and especially for family. And so your employer coverage may not be that expensive, but to add a spouse usually, takes a big chunk of your check out. Medicare itself only costs $148.50. And a lot of the Medicare Advantage plans that we're talking about, a lot of those actually don't even have a cost. So your total cost is just the $148. So in most cases, a Medicare plan, especially a Medicare Advantage plan, is going to be your best economical option.
Now, let's say you're on Medicare disability and you turn 65. Does your Medicare plan change?
There again, yes and no. So Medicare is Medicare, but when you turn 65, then you're eligible to get the Medicare supplement at the lower cost.
Right.
A Medicare supplement for someone that's 65 is usually in the $100 to $150 ballpark. For someone that's on Medicare disability being under 65, sometimes it's $400 to $800 a month. But when you turn 65, it'll go down to the $100 ballpark.
Now, how can someone get some help if they need some help figuring out what they need when it comes to Medicare disability?
Well, the best way is to talk to a local person like myself.
Right.
So you can give me a call, and I usually sit down with folks, kind of lay out how Medicare works and what your options are. For people on Medicare disability, they're usually the most underserved Medicare people, because people don't know that you're on Medicare disability. When you turn 65, you get a stack of papers from people all over the country trying to sell you a plan. Well, a lot of the companies don't know that you're on Medicare disability, so you don't get all this information, and so sometimes people get a little bit lost. And so that's why they can call me, and we can sit down and figure out, what options they have.
So if you got questions, you're just a phone call away.
Yes, sir.
All right, Andrew Price, we appreciate it. And we got some information we're going to put on the screen for you right now. It is Hometown Medicare Advisors. I encourage you to pick up the phone, give Andrew a call today.
The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by